Welcome to Whiskey Club Update number 2. I'm Barry Chandler and I want to share with you an update on what's happening in our Whiskey Club behind the scenes with our bottles, our casks, our quarterly tastings, etc. So it's a chance for me to just keep you up to date really, and make sure you know what's going on, when it's going on, what's going wrong, what's going right. And so we're kind of building a Whiskey Club together, and this is my way of sharing with you what's happening and what to be aware of. So we might as well kick off with our exciting first event tonight, which is our Meet the Maker event with Brendan Carty, the founder and master distiller at Killowen Distillery. That takes place tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, midnight Irish time, or 4 p.m. Pacific. So wherever you are joining us from, those are the times. It's going to be a private Zoom, so if you haven't already registered, I'd encourage you to do so. You can register by going to storiesandsIps.com/club-updates. And club-updates is the page you get taken to when you log into the website, and there you'll find the registration link. And this is going to be a private club event. We don't share this publicly. It won't be available on YouTube or Facebook tomorrow or after our event is over. Instead, if you're a club member, you'll have access to the recording forever. We'll record the event tonight. We'll embed it into our members area on the website, so you can watch back tomorrow. You can watch back the next day. But if you're not a club member, you won't be able to access that event. Let's talk about our bottling. So really excited to see that our cask full of single grain whiskey has moved from Great Northern Distillery to Killowen Distillery, where it's going to remain maturing, finishing in the Madeira cask, the 225 litre French oak cask that previously contained California style Madeira. It's going to stay there until we bottle it, which we don't know when that is. It could be in November, it could be December, it could be January. But I'm going to go to Killowen and sample it with the lads from Two Stacks in November, and we'll get a chance then to see how the maturation or the finishing in the Madeira cask is coming along. I was reminded by Two Stacks that it is in fact a 12-year-old single grain and not a 13-year-old single grain, because it was distilled in 2009. For some reason I was talking about it as a 13-year-old single grain, but it is 12-year-old single grain. But we're not going to fall out over a year, are we? So we'll keep you up to date on that bottling as we move through it. When we go to sample it in Killowen, we'll video that, we'll film it, so that you can see the process and hear kind of what we're sensing, what we're tasting, and what direction we're going to go with after that. Our first quarterly tasting takes place on Monday, November 29th, our tasting event, where you as a club member have access to purchase tasting packs with samples of each of our 3 whiskies that we'll taste on the night. We'll be joined on Monday, November 29th by Louise McGuan, founder of JJ Corrie, Graham Cool, master distiller at the Dingle Distillery, and we'll also be joined by James Doherty, founder of the Slieve League Distillery, the Ardra Distillery in Donegal. We'll be tasting their 3 whiskies. You as a member always have access to purchase the tasting packs that go with our tasting events, but there's no obligation. If you don't want to purchase, you don't have to. If you already have the bottles on hand, no problem. Just join our tasting event anyway. Or if you don't have the bottles, you don't want the packs, it doesn't matter. You as a member can join our event anytime. If you can't make it on the night, we'll also record those tasting events. They'll be archived in our members area, so you as a member can access those anytime you want. If you happen to purchase one of the bottles in the future, you can go back and look at the event a little bit later and get all the information you need. If you're not in the United States, can you join the Whiskey Club is a question I've been getting a few times since we launched. The answer is yes, you can join from anywhere. However, it is difficult, or in some cases impossible, for us to get whiskey to you depending on where you are in the world. To try and solve some of that for our European members and those further afield, we're going to work with Irish Malts. So we've partnered with Irish Malts in Cork, and they are going to ship our whiskey bottlings to wherever they service. So if you're a member in the United Kingdom or in France or Germany or Spain or wherever it is Irish Malts ship to, they will make available a certain number of bottlings from our releases every year, so that you as a member, you have to be a member in those countries, will be able to get access to them, and they'll be shipped to you from Irish Malts. So I think that's exciting. We'll keep you up to date on that as well, because we might be able to do something with our quarterly tasting kits as well going forward, so stay tuned on that. We will be putting live some Club content, exclusive articles and features in our website within the next 5 to 6 days, I anticipate. Our website is still going through some development work since we launched, and we're hoping to get some content up there. One addition that I haven't yet revealed, which we're revealing here for the first time, is that we're going to be adding in a whole section on whiskey notes, tasting notes, Irish whiskey tasting notes, reviews of Irish whiskies, and kind of verdicts on Irish whiskies. So we'll have some Irish whiskey personalities and those with great tasting noses and palates who are going to share tasting notes of your favourite whiskies. And you as a club member can request us to review any member or any whiskey that you like, and we will then go and get that whiskey reviewed. We'll provide you with some tasting notes that might help you on your journey to kind of understand and appreciate Irish whiskies. So expect between 50 and 60 tasting notes, individual tasting notes on individual whiskies between now and Christmas, which is an extraordinary number, but we're committed to sharing all of those with you. So stay tuned over the next week. You'll start to see the first of those appear, and I'll send them out in our newsletter for you, our club members, and I'll update you on social media as well. What else? I think that's about it. Our website is going through, again, some changes. It will be easier to navigate your way through, but changes to the website happening very soon. And then I guess finally, just to let you know, we have been having some great conversations with whiskey brands and distilleries in Ireland who really want to be part of our club and want to provide some experiences to you, our club members. So we're already talking about the next 3 quarters worth of tastings. We're already talking about the next couple of cask programs that we might be able to investigate a little further with you, our members. So lots of exciting things. I'm really excited. Like, we've only scratched the surface as to what we can do as a club. And as our membership grows, more and more opportunities open up to us. So really excited about what's coming. Hopefully that gives you an update about where we are right now, what's in the works. If you have any questions at any time, comment under this video, send an email to me, barry@storiesandsips.com. I'll answer as many questions as I can anytime. And I'm really excited for this Whiskey Club journey, and really, really thankful that you're a club member and that you're part of this journey with me. So looking forward to bringing more great Irish whiskey to you. So stay well, stay safe, and Sláinte. We'll see you at our Meet the Maker event tonight.